time you're watching this. My name is Nia, aka BLegend. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I hope that you guys are having a fantabulous, spectacular, wonderful, blissful, peaceful day. I just wanted to come to you guys really quickly today, give you guys a couple of downloads, and then also give you guys just a proper tarot reading. It's been a minute since I used my tools. I know I got on my soapbox and talked about you are the magic, not necessarily the tools, but today we got the handy dandy psychic tarot deck. We love it. We love it. I'm really happy to be back in front of you guys. If you can't tell, it's been like, I don't know, it's been like it's just been a lot of changes. Like lots of changes happening at once. So I'll just go ahead and hop into the download. Speaking of changes, the first one is literally overcoming your resentment through play, right? So we were talking about endurance during these tower moments, right? So the tower moments they could appear in multiple different areas in your life, and for a lot of us they happen in multiple areas at the same time. So for example, you could be seeing one type of tower moment at work, and then another one, like, with dad or with mom or with boyfriend or with all of them, so just experiencing these moments where energies may be tense, things may be changing, and communication may not be the best, right? These are what we would consider tower moments. Sometimes the tower moments come in to show us, hey, you really need to leave this alone. And then sometimes the tower moments just come in to tell us, like, this is changing, like, rapidly. So get with the program. Sometimes you have to let go. Sometimes you have to buckle in and really, like, how do you say it? Get in your bag. The Detroit almost came out. I almost said strap your nuts on. Oh my gosh. But anyways, shout out Detroit. Anyway, so yes, the download is, but I love that came out too, because that's what we used to say as kids, and it's literally like, that's me being playful, so overcoming resentment, overcoming the grief from these moments, the hard energies, the hard emotions that come after, right? The emotions that we have to process after these moments, or honestly even during these moments, while we're trying to process what's going on, right? During those tower moments, but dealing with these emotions through play and letting the play kind of subside, going through those processes of intellectualizing and over analyzing certain situations, or just like beating it to death, to just, like, I guess, say it in layman's terms. So yeah, just making sure that you are allowing yourself to be playful in different ways, like in your speech, in your body. I'm trying to think of other ways. I almost want to grab the tarot too on this one. What are other ways that we can play just within, like, ourselves? Spirit says imagining things. Like, what are things that you used to, like, imagine as a child? Some of you guys used to, like, do fashion designs, like write fashion designs. What's up, Chloe? What's up, chat? These are different ways that you can be playful. For some of you guys, it's like swimming. Yeah, Spirit is saying, like, definitely tap into the things that you're that used to give you a lot of excitement in your childhood. I know it's easy to kind of lose that spark or that passion to want to start trying to, like, do different things again, or just involve yourself in things that you don't necessarily consider yourself quote unquote good at. Especially now that you might feel that you're like a certain age, you see other people that are doing the same thing, you're like, I can't do that, like I'm gonna kind of suck. But honestly, even just doing the practice is going to make your inner child happy, and ultimately it's going to make your whole self happy. It's going to make you feel better, you know. So spirit is saying definitely tap into that. Also, it's not like you can't practice and get better. Like, have you seen the way kids start certain things? Like, oh, what's up, Brandon? Shout out to you. I love being here. So I'm glad this is your. Oh my God, I didn't finish reading the comments. Okay, okay, I'll take it. What's up, Chainsaw Man? Oh my God, y'all like the video? Cause I'm about to grieve that comment. While we're talking about playfulness, like, oh my God. Okay, period. Okay. What else? What else? Okay, so Spirit is saying that they want you to work on building a more solid foundation, right? Especially because sometimes being in the energy that being in that inner child energy, being in that playful energy, it can make you feel extra vulnerable around a lot of different people, especially people that you know are kind of just like dark or like closed off, or just not experiencing good things on a regular basis. What's up, chat? um it can definitely make you extra vulnerable to, you know, people that kind of want to pick on things like that. But spirit is saying definitely, um first of all, spirit is saying the solitude that you are going to build for yourself, you're not even going to necessarily pay those things as much attention, right? And that this kind of actually flows into the next download, which was about this is creating emotional regulation for you. So the solitude that you are going to build, and that's not saying like isolation, that's not aloneness. This is more so like a personal fortitude, or like a kingdom, not like a fortitude for war. God, oh God. This is like a kingdom, like your personal sacred space, right? The space that you are building for yourself is gonna be so like secluded and so divine. You won't even that stuff it'll more so be like you understand why this person is coming at you like this, because you remember when you were in these same energies, right? We understand the one and the mirror at the same time, and the universe will show you things like this to remind you, right? Because please don't forget, but you just show empathy, right? This allows you to mature in the ways that you applicate, or the ways that you are able to apply your emotional regulation, right? Because we say we see the mirror, we say we see, you know, eye and eye, and but do we really? Because when you're really able to see it honestly quicker, and that's not to say that, you know, anybody is perfect on their journey and how fast they get there or how slow, right? But definitely being able to call it out quicker, it will be in more benefit for you. It'll help you to realize that, you know, it'll help you to realize that you have a lot more than sometimes you give yourself credit for. Spirit keeps showing me this light card upside down, honestly, and I really want to pull it from the book. It's been a minute since I pulled from this book, but let's go ahead and read it. This is card number 19. I'll show you guys again. I don't think I showed you upright. I love you guys. I'm really excited to be like back in front of you, honestly. All right, let's see. All right, this card reassures you that this is your time to be in light. No matter no matter what's happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, and illumination. The light always brings forth new birth, a constant renewal of life. This is one of the best, if not the most positive cards in the deck, and it's yours. This is now your moment to shine. The radiance from within will be there for all to see. As people become attracted, what we was just saying, as people become attracted to the rays of your spiritual light, and by being compassionate, generous, inspiring, and a leader, many will benefit as they feel the warmth emanating from you. Be discerning. Be discerning, but also be open to whatever and whomever you are attracting, for your rays reach far and wide. Do y'all hear this? This is why I had to read this card. Hello. Shout out Sunshine Setter. Hello. It's me. Oh my god, this card is snapping. Okay, it's only like a little bit more in this paragraph. The light card reminds you that because of its power, nothing remains in the dark. Though it's through its elimination, grammar, truths and certain paths before you begin to emerge and can be surely seen. Using the energy of positive thoughts and continually thinking about the happiest and most joyful memories will light the path before you even more brightly and attract exactly what you are emanating. Keep on shining. And this is the card of the sun. Wow, y'all better like this video if it's resonating with you. Okay, first of all, okay, so, and I don't think that this card was upside down to represent like the opposite. I think this card, I know this card was upside down because Spirit is just saying you are not, like, you're not basking in your light enough. Like, you're not basking in all of your light. Like, you're mad at what it's attracting, but you're not understanding why people are being attracted to you. Bask in that. Bask in that. Take a minute and really just celebrate you. Understand all of the pleasures that come with you, right? All of the treasures that you bring. All of the different talents that you have. How funny you are, right? How smart you are. All these little things and all the big things. There's a lot of things, but give yourself credit for all of the things. Bask in the things, okay? And then people, even the people that hate you, they won't, even the people that hate you, they won't even, they'll love you at the same time. They'll hate you and love you. They'll be like, you know, and it's kind of already that. So just keep doing. Spirit is asking you to acknowledge the love and the light that's in you. Literally, though, acknowledging the love and acknowledging the things that are good about you, basking in that, playing in your goodness, in your sensuality, right, in your humor, because you are hilarious. I know I'm hilarious. So y'all, I know y'all are hilarious because I'm funny. And y'all can't tell me that. If I'm not funny, tell me I'm not funny in the chat. Nobody's... No, I'm kidding. But seriously, okay? And literally the next card is like truth. So, period. I'm taking that as confirmation. Emotional regulation. Spirit is saying that this is going to allow you to rest, but it's going to allow you to rest, but it's also going to allow you to come to a certain level of self-acceptance. So it's almost like you have to allow the rest, okay? So this is one thing. I'll give you guys one more thing that I was like pondering, and then we'll close out, okay? about allowing yourself to rest, allowing yourself to play, allowing yourself, right? So I heard a little speech or whatever where somebody was basically talking about how, gurus and master teachers, they hold all of this knowledge and information, like things that are extremely enlightening, like things that will bring like extreme joy, as the sun is, extreme joy and excitement. But at the same time, they know things that bring extreme devastation, not only to those around them but to them. Like, to learn that is devastate, to deal with the reality of that is devastating, right? To carry that weight, honestly, is heavy. For it to be devastating, though, is a choice, right? I didn't mean to do this, but this is what Spirit is giving you. They're giving you hope, okay? They're letting you know that with all of the heaviness of the journey, right? If the guru was to allow their emotions to saturate about all of the devastating things, it would most definitely probably outweigh, kinda, for momentarily, in different moments when they're in different energies, it would probably definitely outweigh that of the positive, right? Automatically. We are like that as regular people, as doctors, lawyers, tarot readers, gymnasts, swimmers, teachers, whatever you guys do, right? We're literally like that. So I can only imagine what it's like for the gurus and the master teachers that have ancient knowledge, you know? But it's a choice for them to still laugh. It's a choice for them to still play and to still teach, to still believe and still apply love and still apply grace, not only to others but to themselves, and to not carry the weight of something that's uncontrollable, you know? So allowing yourself to live and be free and to play, and all of that resentment, honestly, I understand the emotions, feel the emotions, but also understand that other people are also acting out of hurt. Like, seriously. Like, seriously. And honestly, all of that takes time out of your play. Like, if we want to get down to the root of it, all of that steals time away from you being joyful, you being resentful, you planning revenge. I know I'm a script. I know planning your revenge, planning your get back, this and that, all of that takes so much time out of you being joyful, you being playful, right? Spirit saying it's emotional loss. It's like you experience emotional loss. It's a cycle of emotional loss over and over and over again. And honestly, it's unescapable because most of it is mental, right? And Spirit is asking you to disconnect. Like, disconnect from it, bro. Break the cycle. Disconnect from the cycle. Interrupt it with some play. So what? It feels uncomfortable. So what? I just saw a monarch. Like, so what? It feels like I can't do it. This is not the right time. So what? Just do it. Or if you don't want to do that, do something else. What do you want to do? Do something else. Do something crazy. YOLO. Not illegal. Use discernment. Not too crazy. Like, not too crazy. Legends. I shouldn't have to make no eyes, but I'm accepting of anybody and everybody that comes into this stream. You know. I'm gonna pray. Groma yestabatianda habatu yeshabiandaba. Gandia bahuta ye gatiata shu. Kenda ye. Ye batianda ye gatu. Spirit is saying some of you guys are attached to an authority that's not. Some of you guys are attached to an authority that's not a true authority. and you are just being patient with them because you see their potential and you want to believe in this person for whatever reason. You might love this person. They might, it's giving like, it's giving this is like a family member, or this is somebody you've known for a long time. This is a, or a very close relative. Spirit is saying it's time for you to find yourself outside of that person, because it's not even to say that that person doesn't necessarily have, they don't, at the end of the day, this person, not fully, they don't have your best interest at heart fully, because they, it's a skewed vision. They don't have the oversight of the divine, and the divine is asking you to learn yourself. You need to step away temporarily. You don't have to make a big huge act out of anything. This is for somebody specifically. You don't have to make a huge scene, but start by, this person, they might tell you to do something, just say okay, and then do, if you don't want to do that, do what you want to do. And Spirit is saying there will be no consequences, only benefits. Look, power. This is about you gaining your personal power. And look, that's the lion. That's the lion, baby. Hello, legend. Let me find out you waking up. Okay? That's what we love, though. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. Kroma yesta bati andaha. Ye gati andabatu. Ye basti. Yes, Spirit is saying this is building your wisdom, right? Allowing yourself to play is also allowing yourself to build more wisdom, because it's opening up your capacity, right? When you are letting go of those heavier emotions that you carry from the past, you're opening up more room for newer experiences that you can then process, right, with your more mature, higher evolved brain, or whatever you want to call it, right? After so many different experiences. I just saw a 2222 period. I always see 22 like the twos when a strong transformation is coming. I know my phone is about to die in a little bit. Ooh, in a quick bit. So I'll leave you guys with this. Okay? Spirit is saying the emotions that sway a lot of you guys, the heaviest, are connected to love and the heart chakra. So definitely I would say, I see 3 birds flying above me. I would say, first of all, definitely doing some meditation work on with the heart chakra, frequencies that activate the heart chakra, clear it, right? And bring in more of your loving energy. And I will also do things that open up the heart chakra. So maybe like yoga, different yoga poses, or like, I don't know, guys, different sports like swimming. See, anything involving like the chest, even like cardio, like that's activating the heart chakra, because aren't the lungs like right around, I don't know, like biology like that, but activating the heart chakra even through physical activity, through the color foods. The heart chakra is green, so eating broccoli, eating spinach, eating leafy greens, right? These are things that are going to support you while you are being playful and then still living life, right? Still enduring life like a legend. Stop playing with you. And also getting adequate rest, making sure that you are eating and sleeping. Eating and sleeping, right? Sleeping an adequate amount. Very low. Okay. Look, I'm only on 3%. I'm not that low. I thought I had to rush. Okay, but yeah, just making sure that you guys are getting an adequate amount of rest at night. And for some of you guys, I'm hearing like you're working multiple jobs, so just making sure that your rest is not too broken up. Like make sure that you're not taking like naps. I mean, obviously if you have to take a nap in between, like, going from one job to the next, but Spirit is saying like when you have like consistent time, making sure that rest is priority, that is priority. I'm hearing for clearness of thought. um and then the last thing for you guys that I'm gonna leave you with is just making sure that check the shadow. Okay, just check in the shadow, check in the ego. When thoughts are occurring and they're kind of spiraling and it's taking you out of your element, asking, okay, where is this coming from? Is this ego driven? Is this shadow driven? Like, what part of me is what part of me is aching? Like, what part of me is asking for help, and tuning into that part, but making sure that you are not making decisions from a super emotional space, because more than likely the shadow is going to be the one that's going to be making the decisions for you. And that's not to say that like you're, not smart, or you should be doing, but listen, it happens to the best of us. It does. And honestly, that's just human nature. So that's why it's important to, I think that's why it's important to sometimes just break the cycle too. Like, sometimes when I'm super angry, I'll just throw in, like, I'll start being super sarcastic. And yes, it is a coping mechanism to a certain extent, but if and when I start talking about a different subject, oh god, I'm stuttering because I'm still working on it. If and when I start talking about a certain subject, right, it still flows. And it will take me out of it. It'll be easier because I get to laugh. Like, I just played a little bit, instead of letting it like fuel me to hell. Goodness. So yeah, I'll leave you guys with that. I love you. Make sure that you allow yourself to play. Make sure you allow yourself to laugh. Make sure you allow yourself to have fun. Make sure you allow yourself to do all the things. Do the things that you want to do just because you want to do it, It doesn't mean that you have to spend like a boatload of money, but also like don't be cheap with yourself. Like, if not you, then who? If not you, then who? Boo. Okay, it's time for me to go. Because y'all know how I get. Y'all know I just start yapping. But I do really be missing y'all. Like, I miss y'all a lot. And, yeah. I wasn't even really feeling good today until I hopped on, honestly. But, yeah, it's always good to kick it with the legends. And I will see you guys later. I hope that you guys have a good, wonderful, blessed rest of your day or evening or morning, whatever time you're watching this. Also, don't forget to like the video if it resonated with you, and subscribe to the channel, because you'll be back. I'll be back. I'm always back. You'll be back. You're always coming back. You guys always do that. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, you guys always come back. Alright, I'm yapping, literally. I'll see you guys later. Peace.